going on. So we ain't doing no shenanigans or nothing like this, like scroll and I'm reading the script. Hell no, because I'm talking straight up.
Hey,
You know.
Hey, I want to just say what's from the heart reach the heart. This Black Jesus, and you know we like spirits, and I'm gonna let my brother tell his story.
Man,
you ain't gotta say your name.
You know, it's self-explanatory. You know, we all go through the same things. You know, so we all can relate because we all are connected. And you know, and once individuals become more conscious, then they'll be able to understand these things. But that's another episode. But right now, I'm just here to talk about some things that the higher power have, you know, granted me throughout this little journey that I've been on. I've been on a quest, you know, a quest for knowledge, a quest to learn myself, you know, a quest for greatness. And, you know, because I know that greatness is within, you know. Sometimes we look everywhere rather than looking within. And that's where everything get that we need in life. Probably at the end of June.
Speak up a little bit, bro.
I got you. Probably like at the end of June. You know, I was trying to do some things. I was having an event at my home, and I was doing something for the neighborhood. I was doing something that I never did, but I wanted to be a blessing to my family and also to the community because we were going through COVID and everybody had been affected by this shit right now. And you know, they had canceled the fireworks at the river and shit. So I said, man, hey, this is something I want to do, and God laid on my heart. I said, man, I want to just, you know, do something in my neighborhood that motherfuckers would never forget. You know, I've been a child and I remember, you know, older ones doing things in the neighborhood that I never forgot. So I wanted to be that individual, you know, because somebody got to do it. So, but you got to always know when you do things in life that haven't been done, then things are going to oppose you. And it's always going to be something close to you because things that are outside of us really don't affect us to that magnitude. So the enemy always got to use something that's within our reach because we know those things we care about. You know, those things can alter us, throw us off, get us off track of the mission plan, you know, of what God have for us to do. And, you know, the enemy knows that. So he used different vessels. It may not necessarily be that person, but it is that vessel that he's using at that particular time. And it's that particular person. And until they become conscious and aware of their actions, then he will continue to use them. And then also, once we become conscious and know that individual, we can not allow the distractions to be a distraction. We gotta be able to overcome the distractions, you know, because once you know that that's a problem, then you should be able to come with a solution because a solution is always within. So let me get back to the topic. I had going into the end, you know, I was saying I wanted to do something in my neighborhood, something that people would not ever forget. So I was attacked, I was hit in all type of ways. I was doing good going into this time. And, you know, I was feeling good, so I wanted to do something to give back. I'm always the type of person, I love to give back. I love to see people smile, you know. I like good energy. I like, you know, I don't give a fuck if it might, you know, take a lot out of me. But, you know, if I can see people smile, if I can see the reward of what I was trying to do, if, you know, it's nothing like seeing a plan come together, you know, like they say. They say, well, I think Darth Vader said it on Star Wars. Yeah. But, yeah, it's nothing like seeing a plan come together. So, I had did these things. I was grateful and blessed to accomplish these things, but he took a whole lot out of me. And I was hit with all type of crazy shit from left, right. I'm talking about all type of, everything. But I was going through a transformation at this time. I was evolving. I thought I was really losing my mind, me personally. Just to be honest, I had a conversation with my mother, and I told her I just felt like I was, losing my mind. But I'm like, damn, well, I ain't no damn fool. I know I ain't, but I just felt like this. But the whole time I was finding myself, I was, it's like giving birth. Like if you ever seen a woman have a child, then you see that, that process. And that's how it felt with me at that time. It was something real hard, but it wasn't nothing that was physical. It was something mental. It was a breakthrough mentally that I was going through. And I had to detach myself from everything that I thought that made the identity of who I was. Because I had to let all that go in order for me to become who I am now. So I was stripped of everything, but I had already given it up. But I didn't know how things were gonna go, but they just went. But I had already given them up because I knew it was time for a change. I knew it, I just knew it in my heart, had been growing my hair for like 10 years. I had dreads. I had been growing dreads. Anybody know me, my dreads long as a motherfucker. And I knew it was time for me to make a change. So I needed to make a bold change, a statement to the universe, because I'm spiritual. I don't deal with religion. Religion was made to tie the people, but there's something on a later topic as well. But I knew I had to do something to show the universe that I was serious about going to the next level. And I was going to do whatever the fuck it took, because I had got sick and tired of my situation. Excuse me, I got to take a drink. But it's all good. We all good. Yeah. But, I had to make a statement to the universe. I had to let, myself know.
Hey, bro, I ain't mean to cut you off,
bro.
But I know these motherfuckers. They done stopped listening. We gonna come back.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter, because listen, for those who need to hear it, I promise you, they're going to hear it, because it is seeds that are being dropped right now. So you can't worry about it if it fall on stony ground.
But go ahead, my nigga.
Because whoever need to get the message gonna be delivered too. You see what I'm saying? Because that one can inspire the masses.
Preach, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Preach, bro. Amen.
We're gonna stay on course on what we said we were finna do. We're gonna finish it. We don't stop in mid.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we finished it. Yeah, I don't give a damn if nobody watch.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, right now, current. Okay, so
I'm sorry.
I'm just putting it out there in the universe, because we ain't worried about nobody. We doing this for us because it was something that was put on us to do. So
go ahead.
We are only messengers.
You right.
Okay. So let me get back to topic. So it was something that I had to do for the universe. I had to put that out there. I had to show something also for the motherfucker in the mirror, because the motherfucker in the mirror be that motherfucker who caused more damage for me than anybody. So I had to show that motherfucker in the mirror, you got me fucked up. I'm finna take over this. I'm finna get back in the driver's seat of life, because I had just recently, walked off a job that I had been on for 15 years because it wasn't getting me to the next level. I said, I'm a motherfucking boss. And I had to make that hard decision. And walking away from a job for 15 years is like walking away from a relationship. I had been through that motherfucker. We had been together bad, good, up, down, seen me up, seen me down. That motherfucker came back to me when I got out of jail. I did 5 motherfucking years in jail. And man, that motherfucker was on a hiring freeze. And God was so good, man. As soon as I got out of jail, less than 6 months, I was back at that motherfucker. They had just started back hiring. So, but that's when, when you put that good energy out there. Well, that's a later topic too. But, so when I did this, when I cut my hair, Motherfucker didn't think. I went to the barber. I said, fuck it. Because I had said a couple days, I said, fuck, I'm gone now. But when I went to the barber shop, I went to a new barber. I said, fuck, I'm going to go to a new barber because I don't want to go to my old barber. I'm going to go to somebody new. I said, everything finna be new. I'm finna change up. I said, everything finna change. I'm changing with the mind. I'm changing everything now. Everything. That old person must die. That old person only took me so far. He's not going to take me to that next level. So everything with him must die in order for me to become who I need to be. So I made a bold statement. I cut my hair off. I said, wham. So when I cut my hair off, I said, man, I got hit with a couple punches right there. As soon as I cut it off, bam, 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 bam. Life. Ooh, I said, ooh. But it hit me so hard, I made the boldest move that I ever made in my fucking life. Ever in my life. But it was the best move that I ever made in my life. It's like it unlocked the box. I don't know what the fuck it did for me. But it did something to me that I stepped out on faith and I tried God. You know, a lot of people, you know, trust J-O-B, but do you really trust G-O-D? And, you know, there's, you know, something to ask yourself. Because a lot of us say we really do, but do we really, you know? Because, you know, you go to a job faithfully, you know what I'm saying? You'll put church off to go to the job. You'll put God out. You put a lot of things, kids, everything. I did the same thing for 15 years, you know. I dedicated my life to somebody else's cause. And I had to understand that at the end of the day, these people can get rid of me at will, and there's nothing I can do. Or if I die, then the only thing I can do is leave my kids a job referral. I have really nothing to give them to live on, you know, after me. I haven't established a legacy. So I had to understand that I have to make some real bold choices. I have to do some things that I never done in order to have some things that I never had. So I went and just stepped out. You know, something just moved me. You know, I'm a person, like I said, I'm a spiritual person, and I listen, and I'm connected with the oneness. I'm connected to what, you know, moves the universe. You know, what makes the trees change, you know. You know, some people might think that these things are spooky or, you know. I grew up in Church of God in Christ. My mama shout love God. I went to you know, Sunday school, everything, you know. I know the Bible front to back to front. So, you know, it ain't too much that a person can really tell me about the Bible, the Holy Bible, the King James Version. It's not too much now, you know. But, you know, everybody, you know, has added so much to it when God only required for us just to believe. But, you know, everybody else adds their own stipulations to it when God only said, the Bible only said, just believe that he died and rose and you are saved. But then everybody else say, you need to wear this, women need to wear jewelry, all this, you know, everybody else's standards, you know, which are not God's. But, you know, some people would say this and that, you know, people know how to make the Bible say what they want it to say, you know, because they are manipulators. But, you know, I'm not trying to talk about pastors or none of that, because it's all, you know, there's good people out here, you know, and there's also some color on it too, you know, and everything, you know, it's good and bad. But let me stay on topic. I'm here to talk about, you know, what God has done for me. So I went and stepped out. And I stepped out on faith. And I really tried God. I'm talking about with no direction, no way. I didn't know where the hell I was going. You know, a couple people told me that was going to help me. You know, a couple of real close people that I really, you know, I looked up to. You know, I might be, you know, real shit. You know, I kind of, you know, like banked on them. I like, well, you know, if all this fear, I know that, you know. And those people did come through. I was like, damn. And I had my nephew with me. And I was, you know, because I brought him with me. But I was like, man, I'd be damn. I bring this motherfucker with me. And I don't make this shit happen. Because I'm the type that make it happen. You know, everybody don't have a clutch gene. Everybody don't know how to dig down within. Everybody don't have knowledge of themselves. And that's the best knowledge to have. That's, you know, if you don't fuck going to school, all this shit, learn about yourself first. And then once you learn you, then you can learn other things. But first you need to learn yourself. But I have knowledge of myself, so I know my strong areas, I know my weak areas. So I'm able to excel in those strong areas because I know me. I know what to do in there. I know what I'm good at. Some of us don't know what we good at. Or, and some of us, stay stuck on what we good at but don't understand all things have a up and down. You only can stay up for so long. So everything that goes up must come down. So you must be able to be versatile. You must be able to learn. You must be able to adapt and adjust to whatever life throws at you. Because if you are not, then you won't be able to be successful. Because as everybody see with COVID, man, anything can motherfucking happen. The impossible is possible. Ain't nobody can. If we took what's today is? Let me see what today is right now. Today it's 7:03, Thursday, August 27th. So if we went back to August 27, 2019 right now, nobody, I don't go for you couldn't give nobody $1 billion to predict this right here. That the world will be like this. So only to say that anything is possible. Anything. So right now, if you believe in yourself, you should be trying whatever the fuck you always wanted to try, because anything is possible. They just showed you anything is possible, literally. So it's all about what you take from what's going on right now and use it. You can use this as a negative and want a pity party and want somebody to pat you on your back and help you and cry and wait on a little stimulus check so you can go out here and get your motherfucking bankroll and change your life and change the people's lives around you. And do what the fuck you always wanted to do. And live the life you always wanted to live. And run your money up and be straight after COVID. And when all that little shit blow over, you can be in a better position than you was before. Or you can stay right here and be in a fucking worse position. Because there's gonna be some damn fools who's gonna stay right there and be in worse position. Don't have their ass in the fucking soup line and be bullshit. And there's gonna be some people doing this time right here who gonna start some business and gonna get rich and be millionaires after this shit. So it's all about what you choose. So, if nobody ever know anything about me, I always know that I live life to the fullest, to the best of my ability. There's one, declaration I made to myself when I was released out of state custody. I told myself that I'm going to always, every year I want to do something that I never did, because I'm never going to take life for granted again. I'm never going to take time for granted, because time is all we have. So if I give my time out to a job, if you work 12 hours a day, you only have 24 hours. So if you give them 12 of them, you will have another 12 for yourself. So you have to, first of all, commute to and from work on your 12. Take a shower, shit, get some sleep, see your kids, pay your bills, take care of what you need to. There's only so much you can do. And then you gotta also understand too, there's only so much you can make, because there's only so many hours in a day. So if you on a base flat rate, then you only can make so much, because by law you only can work 16 hours a day, because you gotta get 8 hours of rest. You gotta, by law. But most jobs, ain't gonna give you no more than 12, because after 12, most jobs, any good job, they're gonna pay you double time. So, but if you devote all your time to them, then where do your dreams and ambitions and goals come in at? You start to forget about you. You start to put them things that you always dreamed about on the back burner. And then time goes by, years go by, and before you know it, we just settle and we tell ourselves we're okay, but we know that we're really not okay. We know that it's something that we really deep down that we always wanted to do. And, our dream was never, I worked at a Fortune 500 company. I worked at a good company, I was blessed to, work at a decent job. I made $1,000 a week. Bring home after taxes. So this is good money, and in the region that I live in. So I was able to live a comfortable life, but it wasn't the life that I wanted. I never desired to do the work that I did. That wasn't something that I dreamed on doing. It was something that I settled on doing, and the money was okay. So I, told myself it was okay. But when something started to awaken in me, and it became so loud that I had to answer it. Then and when I stepped out and I didn't even know, I had got laid off. I hadn't even been laid off in years. And I told myself, I said, man, if I get laid off this year, I'm not coming back. And I didn't come back. I didn't know. People, thought I was stupid. Some people thought like, damn, that man crazy. Why the fuck, stupid ass nigga. But, I always tell a motherfucker, never count me out. Count me in, man. You might don't see me, but you never better not overlook me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a hustler, and I know the value of hard work. Work ethic. I worked on the job for 15 years, so I know dedication. I know, hard work. I know a system, and when people are able to work within a system, and things are able to be successful, and when and when you're able to get a small group of individuals with the same like mind, then the impossible is possible. Because God, the Bible says when two or more are gathered together in His name, and He in the midst. So with God you can do anything. So I'm just here to tell you, whatever you're trying to do, man, you believe in you. I don't give a fuck if nobody don't. Man, you believe in you. Step out and without doubt, without even having to see the way, but just knowing that this shit gonna happen. Cause that's all I knew, it was gonna happen. And believe me, I promise, I can't go within, but God is great, man. God is good, man. Because knowing that, as long as you keep Him first on all things, we might get down, but we never out, So I always know you won't ever lose. As long as you got God with you, I promise you can do it. Because as long as He give you the strength to wake you up every day, this is how you make it happen. This is how you make dreams come true. This shit don't fall out the sky. I ain't hit no lottery. I done tried to gamble. I done went to Southland. A lot of motherfuckers go to Southland. I guarantee you, motherfucker know me at that time. I done fucked off, and those are not the ways. It wasn't for me then. It may be for somebody else, but I know for sure. Only thing that ever worked for me was hard work. Dedication, determination, staying down till you come up. And, that's the recipe. So, and I'm here to tell you that's it. I ain't no other way. Ain't no cheat code to this shit. I ain't no getting by. I ain't no, somebody gonna leave it to you. I ain't no, sometimes some people get inherited, but somebody still had to put the hard work in. Somebody had to do the hard work. Somebody had to lay the foundation for a legacy. So, if your family don't have a legacy, then somebody got to start one. So who better than you? So, this is what type of mindset one gotta have, who other than me? Fuck it, I gotta do it. If it ain't gonna get done, if I don't do it. So, once you have this type of mindset, you're gonna get up and make some shit happen. Cause when you get tired, you're gonna make something happen for sure. That's facts. I don't give a fuck. It's like when you get hungry, I don't give a fuck. If a motherfucker hungry, if I gotta go in the store and steal something to eat, I'm gonna give me something to eat. I promise you. Or at least I go to jail, at least I know I got me something to eat. But I'm gonna give me something to eat for sure. If you that hungry, I promise you, you're going to go get something to eat. I promise you. So, when you really get hungry for life, and when you really get hungry, and when you really get sick and tired of situations, and when you stop giving a fuck about what everybody else think, man, and start putting you first, man, and how you feel and your values and your system, and start saying fuck everybody else and fuck how they feel, man. Because at the end of the day, man, this your life, and you going to be held accountable for your life. This ain't nobody else, John. We don't get no do-over. We don't hit no reset button. This ain't PlayStation. We get one time at this joint, and we gotta make this bitch count. So, make that motherfucker count. And I'ma leave it like that.
My nigga. What? What? Real recognize real. Hey, I know they probably quit listening. Yeah.
But
I'm just saying. I'm gonna leave it up.
Somebody gonna see it, and that's all they gotta do. That's it.
Hey,
but that was freestyle though.
Hey, but that was real. But look, last thing I wanna let y'all know, YouTube.
That was freestyle.
I'm naked, by the way.